So welcome back to SK Hobbies, and I am Stitch. As you can see, we got on the bench right now, we got the two Gen8s. So I did a little upgrades to them. So you see here on the green one, we put some aluminum wheels on it. They're a little bit heavier, so we're going to see how that works out on the trail. My wife and some of her on the crawling, you guys seen in the video, you know, it gets a little top heavy on her and starts to fall. So add a little bit of weight. We're not going to put any wheel weights on them right now. We're trying to keep it as close to stock as possible with it. So what we did was just upgrade the rims. And I couldn't be alone. And then I couldn't let her be alone, so I had to get some new rims for mine. So I got the black aluminum ones. So we'll see how those work out. We also did another little upgrade, which I'm going to show you. So we added the LED lights. So you can see the brake lights on right there. And we got headlights. Now they are kind of like flickering in the video, it looks like, but they're pretty solid. Yeah, they're pretty solid. But see, as you start to go forward, let me get it good where you can see the wheels. So you start to go forward, brake lights come off, so it's just the bottom lights down here that run these guys. And then when you stop, of course, the drag brake kicks on, and you've got the brake light. Now you go in reverse, you get the backup lights. Now they don't kick on right away, and I have noticed just messing around in the shop here that sometimes, you know, if you go really slow, they don't kick on. So it's a ready-to-run kit by Redcat Racing. So it comes in a box like this. You can see. Yeah, I've been having some lighting issues, so I'm trying out this new lighting ring to see how this works. But it comes in a kit. It's a plug and play. See if you can. So it comes with the 16 lights, 4 red. The rest of them are all white lights. Comes with the little controller module, and it's pretty much all plug and play. And I'm going to take the shell off of the green one here so you guys can see how I got it installed. But it's a pretty cool little kit. They're about a little over 25 bucks on Amazon. You buy them through Redcat, it's about the same price. The part number is RER11650, which give you a little screenshot of it. There you go. So RER11650. So it does connect up to the shell. Let me go ahead and move that controller out of the way. Let me get you guys shifted over here. So it's actually on this side. So if I spin it this way, when we remove the shell, as you guys can see, it's connected right there. So you do have it connected up into the shell, so we have to unplug that. All right, we're turned off. So we're unplugged, and all you had to do, let's pull it off of here so you guys can see it. So lights go installed in here, you remove the bumper, they come in. So with the kit, when you buy this, in the Gen 8 kit, it comes with a little baggie that has the little plastic C-clips that you go in, slide in here, and then you got screws that come with it. So you basically put each bulb inside of there with the C-clip that holds the light in, and then you got the bulb. And then I just kind of routed it this way and went right past the servo here along the same lines as the servo motor wire, or the servo wire, and ran that straight down in there. Let me get that put away. and right into here. So this is where all the wiring is, right here. And then I chose to put it on this side, the controller. That's the controller. And then for the rear taillights, same way, except for you got, instead of 4 lights in the front, you only got 2 here. And then see if you can see the install of the C-clips here. Now you can see the light with the C-clip on it. And then I did it the same way. I ran it right along here and went in between this plate here, your shock tower plate. So I ran in between that and the frame, or the chassis, and ran the wires that way. And then connected it up right here. Now this does come with another jumper in here. It comes with all 3 jumpers installed. That 3rd jumper, so you got this is the instructions it comes with. But that 3rd jumper says right here, it's K4. It's for brake signal reverse. So on mine, when I plugged it in, I had to reverse it. So whenever I pulled the trigger, or my brake light was going on, and then when I released it and the drag brake went on, the light went out. So I had to remove that jumper to do it. So just pay attention to that when you guys are doing your install of these LED lights, on whether or not when it's connected up, if you have that, that's what that jumper's for. The other 2 jumpers, you know, one, there's a K2 and a K3. So K1, they have, with it installed, brake lights is fully illuminated when braking, and brake light is 50% illuminated in all other throttle trigger positions. So with it installed, you get that momentum of the one light being on, and then when it when you pull the trigger, you get just the bottom light. If you remove it, basically all lights are on when you brake, and then when you take your finger off of the trigger, the brake light's on. But when you pull the trigger in either direction, the brake light goes, both lights go off. Pretty simple method to install. I didn't use the included little padded strip here. I have a whole roll of the double sticky back padded tape, and this is some really good waterproof style sticky pad tape, double-sided. So I always use my own stuff instead of the stuff that comes with it. And it's more like a foam. Same thing with these clips. So the clips that they give you for installing the wiring, these white clips, they're not really that great. I put them on, but if you don't get the shell completely really clean on the inside when you're installing it, they don't tend to stick. So I got some black ones. I use these actually on my Christmas lights for my house when I install them, because they'll stick to anything. So I have a whole bunch of these, and that's why I use that. So with the shell, same kind of method. You've used the little clips in here with a screw. You install 2 of them, 2 headlights on each side in the front, which stay on constantly. And then I routed the wire along passenger side of the vehicle. Ran it along there, had the connection point there, and ran the other 3 sets of wires that work for the tail lights. Ran that over to this side, and then kind of clipped them in, and it cleaned up pretty good. Eventually we're going to get an install kit for the interior in here, so I wanted to make sure I kept those wires up and out of the way, so when the interior kit goes in, it'll be sitting right in this side. I know that Proline made one, but it's been discontinued. I know CCXRC bought one off of eBay that kind of sat and mounted in over the top of this electronics. So if you guys got any suggestions on the type of interior for it, let me know down in the comments section. That would be awesome. So let me bring you guys back up front. But alrighty, so that's my my Gen 8. Actually, this one's my wife's Gen 8. Mine's the purple one over here. We decided to go different route with the coloring. So we got those going on. And then I wanted to show you guys something else that's new for the channel here that we picked up. So this was graciously donated to my channel, and I've been messing with it. I don't have it completely fully installed yet, but it's got a camera, full GPS, but this is a Unique Typhoon H. It is a 6-prop. It comes with a controller that is pretty sophisticated, which I'll show you guys. I don't have the propellers installed on it because I'm still learning about it, but this is the controller. So it's fully digital, it's touchscreen, it's not really been too big into flying drones and all that. So I'm venturing into it, so you guys will probably see this on the channel. We're going to use it to get some aerial footage of when the RCs are bashing and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to put it up in the air. And then it also comes with, they call it a wand, but I can put this thing up in the air with this, not even use that controller, and have it set to a certain height. And then I can click follow, and I can put it in my pocket. And as I'm driving along, that thing could just follow me wherever I go. It has its own GPS and motion sonar system that's built into it, navigation system, so it'll avoid obstacles and trees. You can ride this or fly this thing directly towards a wall, and it'll stop as long as you have that the safety function turned on, because there's a smart flying on this where it basically turns all those functions on with the GPS. So I'm still trying to figure this thing out. So it might be a little bit before we start seeing any footage from it. So I've already damaged it in my test flight. Let's see which arm is it. So it's this arm right here. This spring is loose, so I'm working on trying to get that fixed, and then once I get that fixed, then I'm going to put it back together and do some more test flighting with it. So other than that, that's one of the things new for the channel. Along with the lighting, hopefully the lighting will start getting better in here. I'm going to think of a better way of mounting this light that I got for trying to light this area up. But we are definitely getting ready. It's this Sunday, which today is Friday, so it'll probably be tomorrow before I get this video posted anyways. But this Sunday is the AZRC's December bash, the last bash before Christmas. I know we have a couple of more coming up after that, so stay tuned for all of those videos. We'll be getting some videos posted on that, and we're gonna have a blast. I'm taking almost everything out. We're gonna take the Gen8s. We're gonna be taking the little crawlers, our 24 scale ones out, because they got a little course out there that we can try to run them on. So we're going to be running our little 24 scale crawlers. So we'll be running those guys out there too. So we'll be looking for some of that footage. And then my wife has requested her fancy dress shell. Put on her Outcast. So this started off as a 10th anniversary edition. We bought it used from a guy that got it brand new, and we started off with that. So we don't really use this shell very often because it is a technically could be collector's item because it's a 10th anniversary shell. And set that over here. But we started turning this thing into its own EXP. I just put a brand new EXP chassis on it for her, so she's got a little bit more. We did an upgrade video on this for the M2C parts that we installed. We installed the front and rear dog bones. We installed the center drive shaft dog bones. We installed the rear chassis plate. We installed that, and we installed the immersion shock caps from M2C Racing. So we're excited to get this thing out there and bash it. I also put on the Techno servo horn that M2C is making. So we got all that moving forward with it. So we're going to be taking this guy out and bashing. And then it's going to be my first bash with the new EXB Creighton. We're going to take that out there and send it off the high jump. So that's going to be awesome time. So we're going to be showboating this shell out there for a couple of not for jumping, of course, but just to drive it around and be pretty with its nice black and gray and red camouflage. And then we'll swap the shell out if we're going to do any jumping with it and actually bash with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some more videos. We're going to probably be doing some crawling tomorrow. And then Sunday we're going to be going out to Phoenix for the AZRC December Bash. I'm Stitch, SK Hobbies AZ, and I'm out.